Hi beauty, my name is Alicia Casagrande and welcome to period circuit number 3. Now this one is particularly special as it was designed by my beautiful friend who does suffer from endometriosis and adenomyosis 2 weeks out of every month. She is a huge advocate and longtime fan of our workouts, including our signature full body circuits, and she has chosen these exercises specifically as her favorites. There are no uncomfortable tummy lying exercises, and each exercise should feel really nice if tight hips are a common side effect for you. You will need a chair or bench to sit on today and just one set of light to mid dumbbells depending on how heavy you feel like lifting. I hope this circuit helps you move with minimal flare-ups and pain. Let's get started. Okay, beautiful women, let's get you feeling good. Our first exercise are our sumo squats with a pulse. So sumo squat position, our feet are about shoulder width and a half. We're coming straight down into a sumo squat. From here, we're coming up a quarter of the way, back down we go, straight back up. So sumo squat, quarter rep at the bottom, up to standing. So adding a tiny little rep at that bottom range there. Our chest is nice and proud. Our knees are tracking over second and third toes. We squeeze the glutes at that top range and we keep that chest nice and proud. Fantastic. Hands can be either on your hips or out in front, whatever feels comfortable for you. We are starting with a beautiful hip opening exercise, which should feel really nice. Well done, that's it. Nearly there already. Let's go one more here and take it in. All right, we're moving on to our seat or chair. So what I want you to do is come right to the edge for me. So we've got a nice wide stance here. Our knees are spread right open. From here, we take the hands behind the ears. And all we're going to do from here is hinge at the hip with a nice straight back to come down to wherever your flexibility allows. Then we take it back up. So these are our seated good mornings. We take it down, take it back up. So all we're doing is hinging at the hips, feeling that stretch through the hamstring there, opening up. Nice proud chest again. Keep those elbows out nice and wide for me. And just feel into this one, that's it. Being mindful not to arch your back here. I don't want to see any rounding over. I want that nice straight back. Beautiful. I just find you can get a little bit lower in this exercise when you do have those widespread legs. So please, whatever feels good for you today and allows you to get that depth, please choose that option. Let's go last one here. Fantastic. Okay, dumbbell time. We are moving into hammer curls. So you can do this seated or you can do it standing. We're taking our dumbbells out in front. Our palms are facing our thighs. From here, we're taking one arm. We're bending that elbow to bring that dumbbell up to shoulder height. We take it back down. We're alternating now. Opposite arm. Just a tiny little bend at that elbow joint to allow that dumbbell to come up to shoulder height. Back down we go. Fantastic. So everything from the elbow to the shoulder stays nice and steady. We're not moving through there. The only movement is coming from our elbow to our wrist or our hands. Hold it at that top range. Squeeze those biceps, that's it. If you grabbed really light dumbbells, I mean, it depends exactly how you feel today, but you may want to increase your dumbbells here. If you have the capacity, please don't feel like you need to. If you're just jumping on your mat today for consistency's sake and to keep the habit alive, that's perfect. Let's go one more here. And pop those dumbbells down. We are moving into mini back bends. So same standing position. We're actually taking the hands up, arms extended out above us. From here, we're taking the hands by the sides of the face so we can squeeze our shoulder blades at the back there. We take the arms back up. So we squeeze, bring the arms down, take it back up. Moving through this motion here. You can have nice stiff legs, you can have a slight bend in your knee if that feels good for you today. We're working on strengthening through that upper back there, and we're doing that by holding that squeeze for at least a count or two before we extend those arms up above the head. That's it, remember to breathe for me. Try not to flare your ribs too much here. Try and keep those ribs within the torso as much as you can. That's it. Let's go one more here. And then we're moving into our 2 abdominal exercises. So we're coming down onto the mat now. We're moving into dead bugs. So flat on your back for me. And we have our spine imprinted into the mat to be able to bring our legs into tabletop position. Arms extend above the shoulders. From here, we take opposite arm, opposite leg out. We bring it back in. And we alternate sides. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring it back in. Fantastic. Making sure that we're only taking those legs as low as you can go without arching through that lower back. If you find that you are arching and your back starts to lift off the mat, just reduce how low you take those legs for me. That's it, a bit of coordination work here, giving us something else to focus on. Nice, strong core. We're strengthening that core from the deep transverse abdominal muscles, literally strengthening from the inside out. That's what it's all about. Let's go one more here. And we're staying in this position now. You can take your arms down to the mat. We're keeping our legs in that tabletop position for our lying leg scoops. So we're taking one foot and we're scooping with pointed toes back to that start position. So it's a low to high scoop, and then we bring it back in. Alternating sides for me. That's it. Fantastic. Well done. Lengthen that leg. Keep those toes pointed. Tummy switched on. Again, same principles apply if you start to arch through your lower back. Just keep those legs up a little bit higher for me. And enjoy this one. They are our 6 exercises today. Beautiful exercises. Truly some of my favorites as well. Now all we need to do is just go through the motions. Round 2, 3, and 4 coming right up. Let's go one more here. Scoop it out. Bring it in, take those legs down. Okay, moving straight into our sumo squat with our pulse. So we have our wide spread legs coming into that sumo squat position, hands where they're comfy. Let's take it down into that squat, quarter rep up, down we go, take it up. That's it. So we're adding that pulse at that bottom range. To make this one to make this one easier, to make this one exercise, it already is an exercise. To make it easier, you can take out the pulse for me. So you're just working through those sumo squats, just like this. So we're not adding that quarter rep at that bottom range. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, if you are feeling, a little bit spicy today, you can work through our Sumo squat pulses with your dumbbells. So hold your dumbbells, add that quarter rep, and just keep moving through the motion exactly like you would, but you're holding your dumbbells here at that chest height. Just adding a little something extra, only if you feel up to it though. All right, let's keep moving through here. We have our seated good mornings up next. Let's go one more, take it up, and let's come into that seated position on the edge of our chair. Again, feet really widespread, hands come up, we lower down, we take it up. Fantastic. If this feels challenging for you, just be mindful of your range. If coming down here really is a struggle, just reduce your range. Come about halfway, hold it there, take it back up. So play with your range. You can also play with your foot position. You can bring your feet in a little more narrow if that feels good for you. What I really want you to focus on is just hinging at the hips forward with that straight back. Now, to make this one slightly more difficult, you can add a pulse. So we come down, quarter rep, up we go. So we add that tiny little pulse at that bottom range just to allow a little bit more depth as well. Well done, my friends. Let's keep moving through this. Whichever option you choose is completely up to you. Let's go one more here. Take it down, bring it up. Grab your dumbbells. We have our hammer curls. So, standing up, nice tall position. We're bending at the elbow, bringing those dumbbells up to shoulder height. Slowing everything down now. To make this exercise easier, you can play around in either the top or bottom range. So you can play around up here, and you can just keep your dumbbells out in front of your thighs, and you can just bring it up maybe a quarter of the way and hang out in that bottom range. It's actually a little bit difficult to just hang out in that top range for this one because we're alternating. So to make it easier, just hang out in that bottom range and don't bring the dumbbell all the way up to that shoulder height. That's it. Now, to make this one slightly more difficult, what I want you to do is take your arms out and move through this one with your arms extended just slightly out in front of you. So same exact movement, just coming from that elbow joint, but you're doing the full range just out in front of you now. So have a go at that one. If that feels good, you've got your options there. Let's go two more here. 1, 2, lower those dumbbells down. We have our mini back bends. Now, to make this one easier, you can do this from a seated position. So you can bring your arms up, squeeze it back, or you can stay in that standing position like we were doing to begin with. Just making sure that you're squeezing and holding for at least a count of 2 to 3 before we release those arms. If you feel up to challenging yourself here, grab your dumbbells for me. We're moving into our mini back bends with our dumbbells. So hold and squeeze, take it back up. That's it. Still really beautiful, low impact, gentle exercise, but we're just giving it a little bit more every now and then if we're feeling up to it. So there are your options there. You do you. Everyone else come and join me with our standard mini back bends. We've got abdominals up next. Fantastic. Hold and squeeze. Let's go one more here. Take it up. Fantastic. Coming into our dead bug position. We are flat on our back, spine imprinted, legs in tabletop. Let's go opposite arm, opposite leg. That's it. If this isn't feeling nice for you today, I want you to know that you can do a dead bug just with your legs only. So keep your hands here, extend one leg, alternating sides. Just like that. So if the coordination is just too much today, keep those arms steady and stable and just move through the legs for me. I got confused then, going back to a standard dead bug. Now again, if you want to challenge yourself here, hold the arm and leg out at that bottom range. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. That's it. So you're just putting a little bit more pressure on those abdominals to keep them active and engaged, which therefore makes this exercise a little bit harder. That's it. Fantastic. Let's go 2 more here. Last one. Bring it in. Arms come down. We've got our lying leg scoops, so we scoop it in. Alternate sides. Fantastic. Now, as I said in round 1, to make this one easier, just keep your legs up higher for me. So without taking them down here, we're just going to stay in that top range. So it would look more like this. Your lying leg scoops if you're wanting the easier option. Fantastic. Now, to make this one a little bit more difficult, take your arms out to the sides of the room for me, out nice and wide. You're really going to have to switch on your abdominal muscles here to keep you steady and stable. And play around with arm positioning for me. That's it. Fantastic. Almost there. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Take those legs down. Okay, you've been given your options for each exercise, so now you can really take these exercises and make them your own depending on whatever you feel like doing today and just how much effort you want to put in. Let's move into exercise number 1 for round 3, which is our sumo squats with our pulse. So we know exactly what we're doing now. Let's get into it. Remember, you can hold your dumbbells here if you want that option as well. Or you can take out the pulse and just move through those sumo squats, making sure you're squeezing those glutes at that top range. I can see myself just a little bit in the camera, and it looks like I'm coming down to sit on the bench behind me. A little bit of an illusion for the eyes. Feel into this one. Really try and spread through those hips, making sure those knees aren't caving in here, but we're keeping them nice and wide. Good job, that's it. Almost there, beautiful. Stay with me. Nice strong glutes, nice strong legs, that's it. Let's go last one. At that pulse, come to standing and take a seat for me. We have our seated good mornings. Arms come up. We are moving straight into that hinge. Take it up. That's it. You've got the option to add the pulse at that bottom range. You can hang down here for a couple of seconds if that feels good for you, to stretch out that lower back also. Beautiful hinge. Nice straight back for me. Arms stay nice and wide behind the ears. And just enjoy this. Eye gaze is out in front, just slightly, not too out in front, just, well, if you do have a mat, like I do, just a bit before the mat. So we're not looking straight down, so that we're, adding that flexion in the neck there. We want to keep a nice straight neck as well. Let's go one more here. Take it up. We have our hammer curls. Grab your dumbbells. Remember, you can hang out in that bottom range here if that feels good today. Everyone else, come and join me. And you've also got that option to take your arms out and perform these ones just slightly elevated out in front of you. Hold and squeeze, that's it. Take it up there. Looking good, my friend. I wish I was right there with you, beside you doing this one, cheering you on, giving you the support you deserve. Keeping those elbows glued exactly where they are. Almost there. Let's go one more here. On each side. Take those dumbbells down, although you can hold them if you want to do the progression off your mini back bends. So we're moving into our back bends now. We're squeezing and release. That's it. Now in this exercise for me, be mindful about, like I said before, that rib flare. So making sure we're not flaring that rib too much. We're bringing it in, keeping our whole torso, abdominal cavity nice and engaged and active, and we can still take those arms up. You will find that it probably, once you do have your abdominals activated, it really does reduce the range that you can take your arms overhead, but that's okay. We're focusing more on the squeeze in the lower back here, rather than kind of that flex through the spine to get your arms up. So don't worry about how high you can take your arms, so long as you can feel that you're keeping your tummy switched on. Beautiful. That's it. We're moving into our dead bugs. Up next. Let's go to the last one here. Take it up and take it down to the ground for me. I might actually face this way, just for a bit of fun here today, although I have just noticed the sun is right there. Okay, it's not too bad. All right, dead bugs here. The option is there, remember, to hold out those arms and legs for a count of 3. If you're choosing the progression for round 3 and 4, which I know that so many of you often do. Take it in. Fantastic, well done. Now being mindful of your lower back here for me. Are you arching through the lower back as you take those legs out? If so, just reduce the height. Let's get ready for our lying leg scoops. Let's go last one here. And then our arms come down, legs stay up. We scoop it out. That's it. Like I said last round, you can play around with where your arms go. You can take them out wider. You can bring them in. Play around with what feels good for you and what gives you that challenge that you're looking for today. If you are looking for a challenge at all, to be honest. Scoop it out. Scoop it in. Well done, beauty. Stay here with me. We've got one more round. That is it coming up. I hope you're feeling so nice. Your joints are feeling lubricated now. Hopefully you've got some blood rushing to your muscles now, which is taking away those aches and pains. Let's go 2 more. 1, 2, take it down. Well done. All right, lovely. Our final round is here. We have our sumo squat with our pulse. Let's just get straight into it. We know what we're doing now, adding that pulse at that bottom range. You can grab your dumbbells if you feel up to it for the last little bit here. You can do them without for half of the time, and then grab them if you want to finish off nice and strong. Squeeze those glutes. Think about the muscle you're working here. Sometimes I find it really helpful to actually take my fingers and push on the glutes. Make sure that they're switching on, that they're active, that they're here, that they've joined the party, that they haven't run away. And let the glutes, or let the quads or hamstrings take over here. Okay, last one. Take it down, up we go. We have our seated good mornings. Come onto your chair or bench. Arms come up. Let's hinge and rise up. Wonderful. I love this exercise. It's so beautiful and nourishing. Feel free to close your eyes for me and just feel into this one. Slow it down. Focus on your range here, trying to get slightly lower with each rep. Pushing your spine to flex that little bit more for you. Feeling into those hips. Nice, gentle hip opening exercise here. Let's go, last one. Bring it up. Oh, that feels amazing. We have our hammer curls. Grab your dumbbells. Let's get straight into it. Actually, I might take the progression for this one. So I'm going to take those arms out and hold them just slightly elevated in front of me. Keeping that elbow glued exactly where it is, being mindful of that the entire time. This will be significantly more difficult, depending on what weight you chose. If you did choose quite a mid-weight for you, then I'm sorry, this one probably feels near impossible to do with the arms extended out in front. But you should still be able to do our usual hammer curls. Let's go 2 more here. 1, 2, moving straight into our mini back bend. So I'm going to hold my dumbbells. I've got them here, so why not? We take them up. Let's squeeze it back. Bring them up. We're turning this also into an overhead press, a little exercise for the shoulders by holding the dumbbells. Squeeze and hold. Beautiful. Being mindful of rib flare. I just caught my ribs flaring in the mirror. I need to practice what I preach here. Switch those tummy muscles on. Let's go, last one here. Hold and squeeze. Take it up. Fantastic. We just have abdominals to finish. We've got our dead bugs. Come onto the ground for me. Arms and legs up. Let's hold it out here. That's it. I am going to hold it out for the 3 seconds. Feel free to join me if you feel up to it. So let's go from here. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Take it in. 1, 2, 3. Take it in. Yes. Hold it there. Feel the abdominals start to shake now as they go, what the heck? What are you doing to me? Stay with me. Keep it here. We're almost there. What have we got? Let's go one more on each side. Last one. Hold it out for 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring those arms in for our lying leg scoops. Straight into it now. Scoop it out. Tummy muscles switched on now. Almost there. Well done, beauty. I truly, truly hope you're feeling so much better for this. Please, please, if you do know a woman who is suffering with endometriosis or adenomyosis or any kind of hormonal female issue like such, please send her these workouts. I want her to know that there is something out there for her. She doesn't have to continue to give up everything she knows and loves. We just have to, work smarter, not harder. And please let her know that these workouts exist. Let's go one more here. Bring those knees in. Oh, nice little beautiful stretch. Release that lower back. Rocking side to side. And you are done. Well done. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here with me today, especially if before starting this workout you weren't feeling that great. I really hope that you've learned a couple of new exercises that you can implement into your routine, especially during your cycle, that just help, that lubricate the joints, that help make going throughout the day a little bit easier for you. I will be back here, same time, same day, whenever you choose to do your workout, so please come and join me next time. Take care of you. See you soon.